Hi everyone. So today I change a bit feng shui. Okay, I sit here. Okay, so people often ask me this question: why did I left tax and become a financial consultant? Okay, because if you think about it, right, tax is actually quite a stable career path, and especially I work at one of the big four, like what I mentioned in my previous videos. So why would someone walk away from that? The truth is, right, it's actually started quite unexpectedly. Let me share with you what happened. Okay, so how it started, right? It started from this recruitment drive, okay, that I attended via Zoom. Like back then during COVID days, there's a lot of Zoom webinar going around. Okay, so I have shared this on my series 2 of this career series at one of my video. Okay, so you can watch the series 2 first. Okay, if you miss it. Okay. So, on the recruitment drive, I met this facilitator. Okay, her name is Grace. Okay, so Grace really inspired me to like join this career and be like her. Like I really aspire to talk like her, like so much energy and all. Back then I don't speak like that. Okay, I think I'm very camera shy. Okay, I think now I still don't really speak confidently. Through the camera, okay, but as I think I keep posting more content, eventually will get better. Okay, so yeah, that was how I started to know more about financial planning. Okay, I know about the company, then like I start to know people in the company, then they start to introduce me. Okay, so that's how I started. Okay, so why I decided to try, right, is back then I mentioned this also in my series 2 also, that I didn't wanted to just start in my tax career for the long term. Okay, I want to still young. Okay, back then I was just 28. Okay, I wanted to explore a different career path. You never try, you never know. Okay, then try already, then you will know whether this is really suitable for you or not. Okay, so I was attracted by the idea of like building your own career, okay, because financial consulting is really self-employed, okay, like a business for yourself. Okay, so you really get to have the flexibility, okay, and meeting different people on a different day. Okay, so that was what really like attracted me. Okay, so early experience in the industry. Okay, so I remember when I first met my first prospect. Okay, it's my ex-colleague from one of the big four. Okay, then uh I was really like a robot, like I followed the script. Okay, there was script given to us. Okay, then I memorized the script. So during the conversation, it's very scripted. Okay, like it's not like a normal conversation flow. You just hope that okay, I say this, then you hope that he will reply what you think the script says. Okay, then you hope that you can like link up the conversation. Okay, so that was really awkward, and um at the start it was very uncomfortable for me. Okay, like what I mentioned before, I was an introvert. Okay, I'm still an introvert. Okay, but now learned to speak better. Okay, through the 4 years of being a financial consultant. Okay, then I get to meet more and more strangers. Okay, I wouldn't say stranger, total stranger, but acquaintances that I wasn't close initially. Then eventually they give me a chance to share my ideas, my proposal and all. Then eventually some of them become my clients. Okay, very thankful for their support, like very thankful for their trust that they eventually become my clients. Okay, some of them even like we wasn't very close, like maybe referrals. Then after that we become clients, eventually even become like close friends. Okay, we still keep in contact now despite I left the industry. Okay, so really stepping out of my comfort zone, like I mentioned, like it wasn't easy. Okay, I over the 4 years really tried different things. Okay, so the things that FA journey taught me, right, definitely about communication, the soft skills. Okay, um it's like on a technical skill also. I feel that on a daily basis you talk to different people. I tried public speaking also. I tried hosting, so all these really grew my soft skills. Okay, last time you asked me to stand in front of everyone to even talk to introduce yourself, I also scared. Okay, but I went on to even join this business network group called BNI. Okay, you can see all these photos. Okay, I even took up the one of the leadership role. Okay, and on the weekly basis we need to host the meeting. Okay, early in the morning. Okay, so if let's say you are someone aspire to have your own business, okay, or you already have your business, then you wanted more network, okay, I think it's a very good platform for you to explore, okay, to get more connection, and it's a worldwide recognized one. So there's a lot of country has BNI, okay, so Business Network International, okay, so this is what they stand for, okay. So yeah, and also it trains my resilience. Okay, FA journey, definitely there's a lot of rejection on a daily basis also. So it's really hard to swallow all this rejection, but over the years it just get easier and easier. But I won't say it's like super easy, but it's still uncomfortable. But you just have to move on. Like if it's not this person right now, it could be the timing could be wrong. Okay, it could be right person but wrong timing. Okay, it could be just this person just want to work with you at this moment, and also I don't take it too hard. Okay, initially maybe yes, okay, very affected and all, but after over the years, then you just realize that they reject you is not because of you per se, but they just feel that it's not the right time for them. They have other commitments. They need to settle their finances. So yeah, so just keep finding new people. Okay, eventually some of them will become your clients, some won't. Okay, you cannot close everyone, right? Okay, so that's what I learned during my FA journey. Okay, and more about understanding people. Okay, you talk to different people, you need to use different approach. You cannot use like a one script for everyone. Okay, so that's one of the thing that I like to share people who are trying sales or any kind of sales. Okay, you meet different group of people. They have all sorts of personality. Okay, and if you learn about personality typing tools like DISC, Enneagram, like MBTI, all these things, right? You get to know different personality type. Then you know what they look for. Okay, during a conversation. Okay, some like to build relationship with you. Some like the facts and logical side. Okay, so you need to use different approach to talk to people. If you keep long-winded and talk to the logical people and they just want the hard facts, right? Then you will lose them eventually. Okay, so this is something that I learned like later part of my career. Okay, so one piece of advice for those who started out this career is that you really need to tweak your script, I would say. Okay, if let's say you have a script, you need to have different scripts for different type of people. Okay, then over the 4 years, right, some reflection and how it shaped my work and life right now, how I view things. Okay, honestly, now I come back to corporate, right? Okay, I won't say the full story. Okay, I'll leave it to the next series. Okay, so honestly, I feel that now I view a job, right? You cannot just depend on just one income, one source of income. Okay, I feel that one mistake, one lesson that a valuable lesson that I learned, and which is now I incorporate into my work life, right, is that I am trying to build a different side hustle while having a day job. Okay, so YouTube, okay, is one of my side hustle. Okay, so I know that eventually I want to have my financial freedom also. Is something that I'm working towards. Okay, so I want to have that freedom to travel, the freedom to do what I really love. Okay, so right now I'm working really hard. Okay, so this is something that I learned over the 4 years as a financial consultant. Having this different mindset. Okay, so looking back now, right, I realized something about life. Okay, sometimes no matter how carefully you plan your future, life still turn out differently from what you imagine. Okay, but that doesn't mean the journey was a waste. Okay, so even though I eventually came back to tax, right, those 4 years changed how I see things. Okay, others might think that I wasted my 4 years. Okay, Ben came back to tax again. He shouldn't have left. The 4 years he could have, like, maybe, like, like my peers actually, right. Most of them now are like manager level already, but I still at the associate level. Okay, so some of them might feel that way. Okay, but don't care. Like, just be yourself. And the 4 years experience really taught me things that I feel that corporate can't give me. Okay, and I learned things I probably wouldn't have learned if I never try. Okay, so if there's something that you always wanted to try, I want to encourage my viewers. Okay, maybe just give it a shot. Okay, even if some days, right, you decide to leave it, right, but every experience teaches you something. Okay, and when I eventually returned back to tax, okay, I came back with a completely different mindset, like what I mentioned. Okay, so stay tuned for my next series. Okay, I will share more about, like, what is the different mindset that I had when I come back to tax right now. Okay, thank you for staying until now. I appreciate your attention. I will see you again in the next video. Bye bye.